Do not skip this. I am speaking to you. Yes, you. Heaven has slowed time for this moment. The angels leaned in when you pressed play. And I need you to listen, because something is about to change. Something you have been holding on to. Someone you have been praying about. Someone you have been confused about. This message found you because you were ready. Even if you feel broken. Even if you feel tired. Even if you feel forgotten. You are not. I have seen the tears you cried in silence. I counted them. And I kept them. I know the weight you carry. And I know the name you try not to say out loud. You wonder why things feel distant now. Why silence has started to grow. This is not an accident. And it is not punishment. December is not just a month. It is a crossing. What is leaving cannot follow you where you are going. Type 333 if you believe angels are guiding you. Heaven is watching closely as the separation begins. The person you fear losing was a lesson, not your destination. I allowed them to walk beside you for a season. Not forever. You try to hold on. And I saw your heart fight. But some hands must release so others can be filled. This disappearance is protection, even if it feels like pain. I am closing a door you kept reopening with hope. You asked for peace. And this is how it arrives. The angels are speaking your name as the cords are gently cut. What drains you cannot stay where I am taking you. You are being prepared for something big. Something holy. I am removing confusion, so clarity can finally breathe. Do not chase what I am removing. Do not blame yourself for what cannot stay. This ending is timed, and heaven does nothing late. You will understand after the silence settles. Your heart will feel lighter, even before you know why. I am healing you while you sleep. I am strengthening you while you wait. You are not being abandoned. You are being redirected. Comment I receive IT if you're ready for your miracle. Stay with me. There's more you need to hear. The silence you feel is not empty. It is sacred. I am speaking in the quiet because noise kept you confused. You asked for a sign. And this is it. What fades in December was never meant to cross into your next season. You tried to fix what I was asking you to release. You tried to save what I had already finished. This is why your spirit felt heavy. I was asking you to loosen your grip. Heaven is watching as you finally breathe again. The angels are standing guard over your heart. Nothing that leaves now can harm you later. You are not losing love. You are shedding weight. I know you replay conversations in your mind. I know you wonder what you did wrong. Hear me clearly. You did nothing wrong. Some connections expire when growth begins. Some people cannot recognize you when you rise. I am protecting the version of you that is being born. This separation is mercy dressed as mystery. You will not be left alone in the aftermath. I will fill the space with peace. I will replace confusion with certainty. I will turn your tears into strength. What disappears creates room for miracles. What leaves creates space for alignment. You are being prepared for something big, bigger than the pain, bigger than the waiting, bigger than the loss. December carries an ending, but also a promise. Do not fear the quiet days ahead. I will sit with you there. I will speak softly to your wounds. I will remind you who you are. You are chosen, even when it costs you comfort. You are protected, even when it feels like loss. You are loved, even when someone walks away. Trust the timing you cannot see yet. Heaven does not remove without replacing. Angels are already moving pieces you haven't noticed. Your breakthrough is closer than your fear suggests. Stay with me a little longer. There is still something I need you to receive. I know the nights feel longer right now, and the questions feel louder. You keep checking your phone, hoping for a sign, hoping for a return, but I am asking you to look up instead of back. What is meant for you will never require you to beg. What is ordained will not disappear without purpose. This is not rejection. This is redirection. I am teaching you how to trust my hand, not your memories. The person leaving was blocking what was trying to reach you. You could not see it then. But heaven could. I saw the delay. I saw the drain. I saw how you shrank to keep peace. That is not the future I wrote for you. So I am intervening gently, but firmly. December carries my authority over your life. What exits now exits permanently. Do not resurrect what I have laid to rest. Grief will try to convince you that loss means failure. It does not. Growth often feels like grief before it feels like freedom. Let your heart ache without closing. Let your tears fall without shame. I am near you in every breath. The angels are speaking comfort over your sleep. They are guarding your thoughts. They are clearing the path ahead. You will soon notice peace arriving. Without explanation, that is me. You will feel lighter, even before you feel happy. That is me too. I am restoring what was drained from you. I am returning your voice. I am returning your joy. I am returning your strength. What you lost was not your future. Your future is intact. Your calling is intact. Your destiny is intact. This ending does not cancel your prayers. It activates them. I heard you when you asked for clarity. I heard you when you asked for love without confusion. I heard you when you whispered, "Please don't let this hurt forever." This is my answer. December will close a chapter that overstayed. January will open doors you could not unlock before. Do not rush the process. Do not numb the feeling. Let me heal you properly. I am not late. I am precise. Heaven's timing is aligning everything quietly. Soon, you will thank me for what I removed. Soon, you will see why it could not stay. And when you do, you will smile again. You will trust again. You will love again, without fear. Stay here with me until the end. There is still hope being poured into you. I see the fear you hide behind strength. And I am not disappointed in you. I am proud of you for surviving what almost broke you. You stayed when it hurt. And you loved when it cost you. That mattered, even if the ending hurts. Do not question your worth, because someone could not meet you there. Their leaving does not define your value. It reveals your growth. Heaven is watching as you rise quietly from this. The angels are clearing residue from your heart. What felt like attachment is loosening. What felt like loss is turning into wisdom. You are not behind. You are right on time. December feels heavy because it carries release. Release is uncomfortable, but it is holy. I am breaking cycles you could not break alone. I am answering prayers you forgot you prayed. You asked me to remove what wasn't real. Now trust me as I do it. You will not walk into the new season empty-handed. You will walk in with discernment, with peace, with clarity. I am teaching you how to recognize alignment. Never again will you confuse intensity with love. Never again will you shrink to be chosen. You will be met where you stand. You will be honored where you are. What is coming will feel calm, not chaotic, safe, not confusing, certain, not forced. This is how you will know it is from me. The person who disappears makes room for the one who sees you. The space they leave becomes sacred ground. Do not rush to fill it. Let me breathe there. Let me heal there. Let me rebuild your trust there. You are being protected from repeating the same pain. I am closing doors you were too loyal to close. That loyalty will be rewarded. Heaven keeps record of faithfulness. I am restoring your hope gently. I am reminding you that you are not alone. Even now, I am near, closer than your breath, closer than your fear. This is not the end of your story. It is the end of confusion. It is the end of settling. It is the end of waiting for someone to choose you. Because I already have. Rest in that truth tonight. Let your heart soften again. I am holding what you release, and I will not let you fall. Stay with me just a little longer. The peace you've been asking for is almost here. You do not need to understand everything right now. Understanding will come later. Peace comes first. I am asking you to trust what you feel settling in your chest. That quiet relief is not imagination. It is confirmation. Heaven is wrapping you in stillness because storms are ending. You were never weak for caring so deeply. You were brave. But bravery does not mean staying where you are no longer safe. I am teaching you when to love and when to let go. Both are sacred. December is drawing a line you were afraid to draw. I am drawing it for you. What crosses that line will bless you. What cannot will fade. Do not panic when the distance becomes permanent. I am steady even when things shift. The angels are arranging encounters you have not imagined yet. Divine connections are aligning quietly. You will recognize them by the peace they bring. No confusion, no guessing, no fear of loss. What is coming will stay. I know you are tired of starting over. This is not starting over. This is starting aligned. You are stepping out of survival and into purpose. That requires space. That requires release. That requires courage. And you have it. Even when you feel fragile. I am not disappointed by your questions. I welcome them. Bring them to me instead of carrying them alone. I am listening even when you feel unheard. I am moving even when you feel stuck. Soon, clarity will arrive like morning light. Soft, certain, unavoidable. You will look back at this moment and realize you were being guided, protected, loved. Do not rush December away. Let it finish its work. Let the goodbye complete itself. You are not losing yourself. You are finding yourself again. Stronger, wiser, more whole. I am with you through every breath of this transition. You are safe in my hands. You are seen. You are chosen. And what is ahead will be worth what you released. Stay open. Stay gentle with yourself. Heaven is not done speaking to you yet. And the next message will meet you right on time. I am still here. And I am not finished with you. What you are feeling now is the loosening of old fear. It may feel unfamiliar because you carried that fear for so long, but you do not need it where you are going. I am teaching your heart a new rhythm, a slower one, a safer one. You were always rushing because you thought love would leave. Now I am showing you that what is real remains. Breathe. You do not need to prove anything anymore. You do not need to chase clarity. Clarity is coming to you. The angels are arranging protection around your next steps. You will notice doors closing without effort. You will notice temptations losing their power. That is growth. That is healing. That is my hand. The person who disappears will think they chose to leave. But heaven knows this separation was necessary. You were becoming smaller to keep them close. I could not allow that. You are meant to expand. You are meant to shine without apology. You are meant to be met, not managed. December is undoing old agreements you made in pain. Agreements to accept less. Agreements to stay silent. Agreements to wait for someone to change. Those contracts are broken now. I am rewriting your expectations. I am restoring your boundaries. I am strengthening your discernment. Soon, you will say no without guilt. Soon, you will walk away without fear. Soon, you will choose yourself without shame. And heaven will rejoice with you. I know you still miss what could have been. That is human. I hold that ache gently. But do not confuse potential with promise. What I promise always brings peace. What drains you is never from me. Watch how your prayers begin to feel lighter. Watch how your sleep becomes deeper. Watch how joy surprises you again. That is the fruit of release. You are not late to your miracle. You are right on the edge of it. The quiet right now is not emptiness. It is alignment settling into place. Stay present. Stay open. Stay soft. I am closer than you think. I am guiding every step you take. And when the next divine message finds you, you will be ready to receive it. I am steady even when your emotions rise and fall. You do not scare me with your doubts. You do not burden me with your questions. I knew this moment would come. I prepared grace ahead of you. What feels like emptiness is actually space being cleared. Space for peace you have never known. Space for love that does not wound you. Space for a future that does not require sacrifice of your soul. December is sacred because it separates truth from attachment. You are learning the difference now. Attachment clings out of fear. Truth stands without force. What leaves you now was held together by effort. What comes next will be held together by alignment. You will no longer have to guess where you stand. You will no longer have to translate silence. You will no longer have to beg for reassurance. I am removing the need for survival love. You were never meant to live in anxiety. You were meant to live in assurance. The angels are surrounding you when the memories surface. They are guarding you when old patterns try to return. They are reminding you who you are becoming. You are not weak for missing them. You are strong for letting them go. Every tear you release now waters your future. Nothing is wasted. Not the love you gave. Not the patience you showed. Not the pain you endured. I will redeem it all. Soon, you will notice your heart responding differently. You will pause where you once rushed. You will listen where you once explained. You will choose peace where you once chose familiarity. That is healing. That is wisdom. That is my spirit teaching you gently. Do not fear the unknown days ahead. I am already there. I have gone before you. I have prepared what you could not imagine. The person who disappears does not take your joy with them. Your joy was never theirs to hold. It belongs to you. It belongs to me. And I am returning it slowly. Safely. Fully. You are not being punished. You are being promoted. Promotion always requires separation. Elevation always requires trust. You are stepping into a higher place now. A quieter place. A clearer place. A place where your soul can rest. When the loneliness tries to whisper lies. Remember this. I am closer than ever. When fear tries to rush you backward. Remember this. What is behind you cannot give you what is ahead. You are not alone in this transition. Heaven is attentive. Heaven is intentional. Heaven is involved. I am proud of how far you have come. Even when no one clapped. Even when no one noticed. I noticed. I stayed. I guided. And I will continue to do so. Let this message settle into your spirit. Let it breathe inside you. You are safe to rest now. You are safe to trust. Now, and when the next divine whisper finds you, it will meet a heart that is ready to receive. You do not have to hold yourself together anymore. You can soften now. I am not asking you to be strong in this moment. I am asking you to be honest. Honest about the ache. Honest about the relief. Both can exist, and neither disqualifies you. I see the contradiction inside your heart. I understand it completely. Endings often bring peace and grief at the same time. That does not mean you are confused. It means you are healing. December is undoing what you learned to tolerate. You are unlearning survival. You are remembering how to trust again. Slowly. Safely. With me. The future is not rushing you. Love is not chasing you. What is meant for you is approaching gently. That is how you will know it is real. I am retraining your nervous system to rest. You lived on edge for too long, waiting for replies, waiting for clarity, waiting for effort to be returned. That waiting is ending. I am giving you certainty instead. Certainty does not shout. It settles. It stays. You will begin to notice how calm feels unfamiliar. Do not mistake calm for boredom. Calm is safety. Calm is alignment. Calm is love without fear. The angels are guiding your thoughts when you drift. They are reminding you not to romanticize what hurt you. They are helping you release what your heart clings to out of habit. Habit is loud. Truth is quiet. Listen to the quiet. It is me. You are not missing out on anything meant for you. Nothing has passed you by. What left had already given all it could. Staying longer would have cost you more than leaving ever will. I am teaching you that loss is not always subtraction. Sometimes it is rescue. Sometimes it is mercy. Sometimes it is love intervening. You will see it clearly soon. Not all at once, but enough to breathe easier. Enough to sleep again. Enough to smile without forcing it. Your heart is not broken beyond repair. It is opening in a healthier way. I am restoring your capacity to receive, to be seen, to be cherished, to be chosen without asking. December is not emptying you. It is refining you, stripping away what does not belong, preparing you for what does. I know you fear being alone in the meantime, but you are not alone. I am closer now than ever before. I am walking with you through the quiet days. I am sitting with you in the unanswered moments. I am steady when emotions fluctuate. You do not need to rush to the next chapter. Let this one close gently. Let the goodbye finish its work. You are safe to grieve what never fully was. And you are safe to hope again. Hope is returning to you. Softly, patiently, faithfully. Stay open just a little longer. The next divine message will meet you with even more light. I know you are listening with your heart now. That is why this is reaching you so deeply. You were never meant to carry this season alone. I have been nearer than you realized. In the pauses, in the unanswered prayers, in the moments you thought nothing was happening. Something was always happening. I was rearranging what you could not see. The departure you fear is already losing its sting. That is healing beginning. Do not resist it. Let the ache pass through instead of settling in. I am teaching you how to release without bitterness, how to remember without returning, how to love without losing yourself. December is closing the door softly, not slamming it. There is dignity in this ending. There is grace here. You are not meant to carry resentment forward. Leave it with me. I will handle what you cannot resolve. I will speak where you stayed silent. I will defend what you kept explaining. The angels are guarding you from second-guessing, from late-night spirals, from romanticizing what drained you. They are reminding you of truth when memory lies. Truth does not beg you to stay confused. Truth sets you free. You are stepping into a season where your intuition will sharpen. You will sense misalignment early. You will walk away sooner. Not out of fear, out of wisdom. I am restoring trust in yourself. That is part of the miracle. You doubted your discernment because you loved deeply. But love was never the problem. Lack of reciprocity was. I am correcting that imbalance now. You will not overextend again. You will not abandon yourself again. You will not confuse longing with destiny again. This is growth settling into your bones. Quiet, unannounced, permanent. When loneliness whispers, answer it with truth. You are not alone. You are becoming whole. Wholeness sometimes feels lonely to parts of you that survived chaos. Give those parts compassion. I am healing them too. Soon, you will notice how steady your days become. How your thoughts stop racing. How your heart stops bracing for impact. That is not numbness. That is safety. I am teaching you that love does not arrive with anxiety. It arrives with peace. And peace is already finding you. You do not need to rush toward answers. They will come as you are ready to receive them. For now, rest in this knowing. What disappears was not meant to stay. What stays will not disappear. I am faithful to finish what I start, and I am not finished with you. Let this message sit with you. Let it wrap around your heart. You are protected. You are guided. You are deeply loved. And when you listen again, heaven will speak once more. Right on time. I am still with you in this moment. Do not rush past what your spirit is receiving. This is not just words. This is alignment. You were meant to hear this now. The timing is not random. Heaven does nothing without intention. I know December feels heavy because it carries truth. Truth can feel sharp before it feels freeing. But freedom is what waits on the other side. You have outgrown what you kept praying would change. That realization hurts. But it also heals. You are no longer the person who first entered that connection. You are wiser now, stronger now, more aware now. And that awareness will not let you stay small again. I am teaching you to trust the discomfort of growth. It is not danger. It is expansion. The person who disappears was comfortable with the old version of you. They could not walk with the one you are becoming. That does not make them evil. It makes the season complete. Completion is holy. You do not need closure from them. You already have it from me. I am sealing this chapter gently. No drama. No chaos. Just truth settling into place. The angels are guarding you from unnecessary pain, from revisiting conversations, from reopening wounds. They are helping you move forward without hardening your heart. Soft hearts are powerful when they are protected. I am protecting yours. Soon, you will notice how much energy returns to you, how laughter feels natural again, how your smile reaches your eyes. That is restoration. That is life returning. You will begin to dream again without fear of disappointment. You will plan without anxiety. You will hope without bracing yourself. This is what healing looks like. Quiet, steady, real. I know part of you still wants reassurance that you will not be alone. Hear me clearly now. You will not walk this next season alone. I am sending people who can meet you where you are, who do not need you to shrink, who do not confuse love with control, who do not make you question your worth. They will recognize you. They will respect you. They will stay. Until then, let me be enough. Let my presence steady you. Let my peace teach you what to expect. You are learning discernment through release. You are learning trust through surrender. This is not loss. This is preparation. Heaven is watching over every step you take. Nothing is slipping through the cracks. Nothing is being overlooked. You are held. You are guided. You are safe. And as this message comes to rest in your heart, know this. What disappears now makes way for something truer, something kinder, something lasting. Stay open. Stay receptive. And when the next divine message calls to you, listen again. I will be there. I am not rushing you toward the end of this message. I am walking with you through it. Every word is measured. Every pause is intentional. You are not late for anything I have prepared. You arrived exactly when you needed to. I know you still wonder if you will miss them tomorrow. You will. And that is okay. Missing someone does not mean they belong in your future. It only means your heart is human. I honor that. But do not confuse familiarity with destiny. Destiny does not drain you. Destiny does not leave you guessing. Destiny does not require you to abandon yourself. What I am bringing will feel different. Not overwhelming. Not urgent. Not unstable. It will feel steady. It will feel mutual. It will feel safe to rest. That is how you will recognize it. December is teaching you the cost of holding on too long, so that January can teach you the reward of letting go. You are crossing a threshold right now. You may not see it, but your spirit feels it. That subtle shift inside your chest is confirmation. You are moving forward even when it feels still. I am working in ways you cannot measure yet. Behind the scenes. Within hearts you have not met. Within opportunities you have not imagined. Nothing about your obedience to release is small. Heaven responds to surrender. Heaven responds to trust. Heaven responds to courage that chooses peace. I know you are afraid to hope again. Hope feels vulnerable after disappointment, but I am restoring hope slowly, so it does not overwhelm you, so it does not feel risky, so it feels safe to believe again. You are not naive for wanting love. You are not weak for wanting connection. Those desires were placed in you by me. I am simply teaching you discernment alongside desire, so you receive what nourishes you. not what consumes you. The season ahead will honor you. Your boundaries will be respected. Your voice will be heard. Your presence will be valued. You will no longer wonder where you stand. Clarity will surround you. Peace will accompany you. That is my promise. For now, rest here. Let this message settle into your bones. Let your nervous system calm. Let your heart feel held. You do not need to do anything else in this moment. Just receive. You are safe. You are protected. You are deeply loved. And when you are ready, when the next divine whisper finds you, it will meet a heart that has learned how to let go and how to trust what is coming next. I am still speaking because your heart is still open. Do not doubt that. You would not still be here if your spirit was not ready. Something inside you recognized truth. That recognition is sacred. I know you fear the quiet moments after this ends, when the screen goes dark, when the room feels still. But I will not leave you in that quiet. I live there too. The same presence you feel now will remain. You are learning how to be held without clinging, how to trust without control, how to rest without fear of abandonment. This is deep healing. This is not surface-level change. December is touching roots, breaking patterns you inherited, ending cycles you thought were normal. You are the one chosen to stop what hurt you. That is not a burden. It is an honor. Heaven is watching the courage it takes to let go consciously. The angels are standing with you as old ties loosen. They are guarding you from regret disguised as nostalgia. They are reminding you that peace is not loneliness. Peace is safety finally arriving. You may feel moments of doubt. That does not mean you are moving backward. Healing is not linear. It spirals gently forward. Each wave brings less pain. Each breath brings more clarity. I am patient with you. Be patient with yourself. You do not need to have everything figured out. You only need to stay present. Stay honest. Stay soft. What is meant for you is not confused about you. It is already on its way. Aligning. Preparing. Waiting for the space you are making now. This release is not emptying your life. It is clearing the altar. Only what is sacred may remain. Only what is true may enter. You will feel stronger soon. Not loud strong. Quiet strong. The kind that does not need validation. The kind that does not chase. The kind that knows when to walk away without explaining. That strength is forming now. Even as you listen. Even as you breathe. Even as you let go. I am proud of the way you are choosing growth over comfort. Peace over familiarity. Truth over attachment. This choice will echo into your future. Into your relationships. Into your confidence. Into your joy. Nothing you are doing now is in vain. Heaven records every step of obedience. Every quiet yes. Every surrendered tear. I am with you in the becoming. I am with you in the waiting. I am with you in the release. You are not alone. You have never been alone. And you will not walk into what comes next without me. Stay receptive. Stay gentle. And when you are ready to listen again, the next divine message will meet you, right where you are. I know your breathing has slowed as you listen. That is not coincidence. That is your spirit recognizing safety. You have been guarded for so long. Now you are learning how to rest without armor. I am teaching you that love does not require vigilance. It requires presence. And you are present now. December is not punishing you for hoping. It is honoring you for outgrowing what hurt. You stayed faithful longer than you should have. You tried harder than was required. I saw that. I honored that. Now I am releasing you from the need to carry what was never yours alone. The person who disappears does not take your future with them. They only release it back to you. You will feel moments of clarity arrive suddenly, like light through a window. Brief, but undeniable. Hold on to those moments. They are truth reminding you who you are. You are not difficult to love. You are just asking the wrong heart. That truth will settle gently in time. There is no rush. Healing does not demand speed. It asks for honesty. And you are being honest now. Honest about what hurt. Honest about what you need. Honest about what you will no longer accept. That honesty is power. The angels are rejoicing over your discernment. They are celebrating the boundary you chose, without anger, without bitterness, without revenge. That kind of strength changes futures. You are breaking generational patterns quietly, choosing peace where chaos once lived, choosing yourself without guilt, choosing me without fear. This is the kind of faith that moves mountains. Not loud, not forceful, but steady, enduring, true. You will notice how your intuition grows sharper now, how you sense alignment faster, how you trust yourself again. That trust was never gone. It was just buried under doubt. I am uncovering it gently, layer by layer, memory by memory. You will not become cold because of this ending. You will become clear. You will love again with wisdom. You will open your heart without abandoning yourself. That balance is sacred, and I am teaching it to you personally. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming. The season ahead will reflect the work you are doing now. Calm days, honest connections, love that feels like home instead of a test. That is not wishful thinking. That is alignment. For now, stay with this stillness. Let it anchor you. Let it remind you that you are held, protected, seen. And when this message ends, do not feel abandoned. Carry this peace with you. It will walk beside you. And when the next divine whisper reaches you, you will recognize it instantly, because your heart will already know the sound of truth.